Cause it be feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you don't get it out. Like I'm like my head is about to.
You know what? I kind of resonate with that because I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, right?
Let's listen.
One of my older friends, well, I call him a friend now. Well, I
Hey,
hate his
CC.
ass now.
What's up, Thanos? And what's up, Savage? What's up with y'all? We this is story time with Jey Ali right now.
Yeah, this is story time. This is somebody that I had knew for a long time, y'all. I don't know if he ever gonna watch this video. Probably not. Hopefully he and his life together. But I had a friend that I had known since I was like 16. Um, and because I went to high school in the hood. Because what they tried to do in my school, they tried to put a charter school in the hood to give the kids more opportunity.
Why you up?
Because I got some important shit going on here. What do you think?
Boom, the world class.
That was a long ass intro, right?
Absolutely.
Welcome to the world class. I am Noble Miguel Mario Tunic of Bay Morse American Muslim, consecrated and appointed missionary, More Sons Temple of America. And this is like first iteration of Noble Girls Live with Jey Ali. How are you this evening?
I'm okay. I didn't know anything about this Noble Girls. I just got thrown in there.
Yeah, of course. When you're a noble girl, you get thrown in there. It's just like if you do good, you get a scholarship and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just notice you and they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like when the football players want to send you a contract, send you like scholarships and shit. So
I was never into that kind of stuff, so can't relate.
You said what?
I was never into that kind of stuff.
Scholarships?
I really didn't. I'm not gonna say I didn't want to go to college, but I was steered away from what I wanted to go for. But I understand why they said what they said now. By the time I was like, why are you trying to push me away from like what I want to do? So
what was they trying to push you away from?
I wanted to go more into the arts, but I know a lot of times people will steer you away from that because they tell you it doesn't make you any money. But I still ended up doing some type of art because I did go to beauty school. I went to trade school. After doing 1 year at university, I was like, this is not for me. But after going to beauty school, I did work in beauty for a while. Like I worked in beauty for years. And I really feel like every job that I got, I most likely got it because they saw that, oh, you went to beauty school, So yeah.
Well, me, I didn't even fill out the SATs. I ain't try. But it's like when you are being exceptional, a group, an organization is paying attention. Somebody's always watching. You know what I'm saying? We watch. We've seen you over here. Over here in the world class, we paid attention to Jey Ali. Jey Ali's top up. You, Natasha.
Y'all see me. This is a different person on here. It's an illusion. This is a mirage.
That's that Gemini stuff coming out. Y'all be code switching. You be twin switching.
Oh, dude, the other twin be like, never mind. But then you already there. Right. So now you gotta like start tweaking. So they put you out.
I want to say yes. I want to say no. We got Lady Navoa. What's up, Lady Nevo? What's going on with you? We got sexy Lexie in the building.
Hey Lexie. Hey Lady Nevo.
Got HVH, aka AR. Man with super controversial young man. Super controversial young man. Got Sporties with the Yada Main.
Hey Shorties.
Of course, we got the birthday girl, Jenny Morena.
Happy birthday, Jenny, to the Scorpio.
Jenny is turning 22. We confirmed that yesterday. Because Jenny doesn't age. And
Jenny, you using the same thing Bianca Lawson used?
what's that? Who was that?
Bianca Lawson is Richard Lawson's daughter. She played in a lot of stuff. I forgot what show she played in back then, but she didn't play in a lot of stuff. Right now she's on Queen Sugar, but she doesn't age at all.
I don't be knowing people's names. I probably recognize it. Be like, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you probably recognize her by face. But that's Beyonce's new sister-in-law now, because her mama married to her daddy.
Beyonce cousin is crazy fun.
The one that was at their little funeral thing, and then she had went viral. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Jesus, they should let her sing.
What if she can't sing?
Who?
The cousin.
Oh, her name is Alicia.
I said, what if she can't sing?
Who cares? Millie Vanilli couldn't sing.
They was not singers, was they?
Kanye couldn't sing.
He not a singer though, is he?
Nah.
Right.
Drake not.
They could have her as a fly girl or something.
Drake can harmonize. He can't
Drake,
sing.
him and Nicki in the same range when it comes to singing. They can hold a little note.
She be singing.
Huh? Who?
Nicki Minaj, you talking about, right?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj can sing, but it's like she can't sing, but she can sing. Drake can sing, but he can't sing. Singing is different than singing. See, singing is when you ready to throw your shoe at them. Singing is like, okay, I can get with this. You know, bob your head a little bit. But singing is when you be like, oh, that's singing.
Yeah, I know some singers.
Singing make you make that stank face like,
yeah,
this bitch doing it right now. You know,
like all of when you move the refrigerator and all that water from under there get like you can smell it from. Don't worry about it. I'm ghetto. I had a lot of bad situations. I'm just going to keep it to myself.
You just messed it up.
Yeah,
anyway,
because
happy Friday, y'all.
All my girl cousins on my mama's side, they can sing. Well, they sing. 2 of them can sing, but the other 2 sing. Yeah.
Yeah, me and my sister can sing. I wouldn't say we can sing, but we can, we do a little something. Like I can do some background vocals for somebody.
Oh, do-wop, and with your hands like this, like do-wop. Doing all the hand dances by the mic.
I ain't doing all that. Just pay me my money for the background vocals and we cool.
Okay. Oh, that's Chicago coming out at that point. That's what that is. You gotta want to dance a little bit.
I mean, I dance too, but I'm not dancing. I mean, I guess I could have been a background dancer. I did want to be a major rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really feel like
the band?
Yeah, I just really feel like at this point in my life, I'm trying to, and I know people say you shouldn't do this, but I'm really just trying to like take hold of all the things that I didn't do when I was younger. Like I didn't go to dance class. I didn't like get into fashion like I wanted to. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to do. And I think now at this point in my life, I'm like, I'm gonna just start doing that. I'm not gonna really like be like, no, I can't. I feel like I can now because my son's older. I have a little bit more time. But right now I'm looking for a new job. So we'll see. Because a lot of times with this kind of stuff, you do also need money. So
of course. Yeah, it costs to create. I definitely understand that. I think I kind of went through that phase a little later than you did. Because I don't think you're not even 30 yet. But I call it Project Leave Empty. I was just stuff I didn't do when I was younger because Baltimore. I'm gonna explain it like that. Because in Baltimore, if you can rap, you got to get shot. So that's that. They got to kill you with a gun. So I had this stuff on Facebook, and once you get it out, you feel much better. And I'm like, I'm good. Because if you feel like, I'm saying, you don't get it out, like my head is about to.
You know what? I kind of resonate with that because I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, right?
Let's listen.
One of my older friends, well, I call him a friend now. Well, I hate his
DC,
ass now.
what's up, Thanos, and what's up, Savage? What's up with y'all? We this is story time with Jey Ali right now.
Yeah, this is story time. This is somebody that I had knew for a long time, y'all. I don't know if he ever gonna watch this video. Probably not. Hopefully he and his life together. But I had a friend that I had known since I was like 16. Um, and because I went to high school in the hood. Because what they tried to do in my school, they tried to put a charter school in the hood to give the kids more opportunity. But I didn't live over there. I lived elsewhere or whatever. But it was a charter school, so I ended up going there. So, but he ended up going. He was at the real bad school down the street. So I met him or whatever. Now, when I met him, he didn't have all the stuff he got going on now. Like, we were kids. So sometimes when you kids, you still have that slight innocence and that slight, like, we came from this kind of same kind of place. We both from Chicago, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So even now, like, I think that the reason why we had so many issues because I kept remembering that time when we was kids. And we're not kids anymore. And real stuff didn't happen to us. And we both have kids. Well, I had one. He had a couple. And I think I still was resonating, with that person that we were when we were younger. And yeah, it just didn't work out how I thought it was going to work out. But anyway, he wanted to be a rapper or whatever, and he was doing really good when he was younger. He was on a high trajectory, but then he ended up going down the wrong path, and he ended up getting shot. He ended up getting shot 19 times. And
damn. Shit.
I think it kind of like sparked something in him because after he ended up getting shot, he ended up having like a nice little hit record or whatever. He still ain't went nowhere, but yeah, after that, I just feel like when it comes to rappers, once that kind of stuff happens to them, it kind of get them some type of edge or get us something to talk about because he kept throwing it in the songs and stuff. So, yeah, but he survived. He didn't have no shit bag. So, and I used to tell him like, you really should probably like try to turn some things around because most people don't survive getting shot a couple times. You survived getting shot 19 times. So
that's a lot. They really wanted him out of there. What's his name? Takeoff got shot with 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like the fact that you got shot that many times and you didn't pass away when like people that like he has like friends that have passed away and they didn't get shot 19. They got shot like a couple times. I'm just like, you got shot 19 times. They didn't hit no major arteries. You still was able to walk up at the damn hospital. Well, it broke his arm and his leg, but still, like, you still can walk around. Like, ain't nothing happened to you. The only thing you got to show for it is, the scars and stuff. But other than that, you cool. So sometimes when that happens to people, I always feel like, why you still out here acting a fool? Because if you don't get another chance, you don't get another chance.
Bro, you did. I agree with you.
You said 19. Because you know what? I'm sorry. It's just now when I think about it, I'm like, okay, he got shot 19 times. And even when he doesn't talk about it a lot, like I don't talk to him anymore, but he doesn't speak about it a lot unless he like putting in his music or something, But yeah, sometimes you just, like I said, it was part of the reason why we had to separate because I think I was still imagining us as kids and things had changed a lot. And sometimes you just gotta let people go about their way.
Amen. But
it is something I wanted to say.
Okay, let's talk.
That I was told. World class. I want to say back. I told him about this backstage. We was having a debate, y'all. We had a debate on Bean's channel. Some of y'all know him as podcast. We had a debate about women wearing wigs, makeup, blah 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 blah. And I had said that I commented on the guys wearing hats on YouTube. That was my counter argument to him saying that we wear makeup and stuff. I was on Jay Prince's channel the other day, and he was arguing with Angry Man. And you know what he said to Angry Man?
What he said? Jay Prince or podcast?
Huh?
Podcast or Jay Prince was talking?
No, Jay Prince said this to Angry Man. He said, because they was roasting each other, and he said, "You got that hat on. That's like the girls wearing a wig."
Oh, that's what Jay Prince
said anything.
Well, it's that. All right, so I was there for the podcast conversation, so I know the full context of that. right?
Okay.
I wasn't there for that part, but they was roasting each other, like you said.
Yeah, they was roasting each other, but you know when you roast somebody, a lot of stuff they be saying they be meaning that shit, even though they be ha ha ha. He
Yeah, some
literally
niggas,
said that
some
you,
niggas
and
get
then
him.
he reiterated it in another live because I think Angry Man made a video about him and Fatty, and he reiterated it in another video about him wearing hat, sunglasses, blah blah blah, and they was both going in on it, and then even when they was doing the whole roasting about wearing the hats, I think Angry Man told Fatty like, "How about you take your hat off or something like that?" But my thing is this. Because I know the argument that we was having, we was talking to Beans, he was saying he don't like the way his hair grow, blah, blah, blah. Then it got to the part where he was like, okay, a lot of men go to the store and they get hats to go with their outfit and this and the third. But I was really serious when I was saying a lot of these dudes come on here with the hats on, not because they have, you know, whatever. They probably don't like the way their head look bald or whatever they, you know, stuff like that. And it's in my mind, and y'all in the chat, y'all can tell me if this is wrong or not. I do feel like sometimes those hats serve as the same thing y'all was saying that women wear, serve as something to cover up something that they don't necessarily like. You don't like being bald. You know, because a lot of them that wear hats on here, they either bald or they didn't get a haircut. Because I've been watching a lot of dudes that come on here that a lot of times they have hats on. Now I know that sometimes the hat is a fashion statement. I'm not gonna say that that's not true. Because some dudes have brands. I think Logic has a brand, so sometimes he wear hats because he has a brand. Now Logic always got his haircut, so when he wear his hats, I understand that that's part of him having the Chat Ninjas brand and having the other brand he got. But a lot of the other dudes that come on here, they wearing those hats because they don't like the way that they bald or they don't got a haircut. So I just think all of it is the same thing. Do you agree? That is covering up something.
I agree that they're doing that, but I don't agree that they're the same thing. I agree that they're altering their look to look better. I get it. But
do you also agree? Because remember y'all said that when it comes to the lashes and the wigs, they didn't need it because they already had hair, they already had lashes. They don't necessarily need the hat.
Amen. I give you that. But see, here's the thing. A hat, right, is clearly an outfit. But when you're wearing hair, like you can't be confused that that's him if he has a hat on. But I can be confused if you got weave on. I can think that's really your hair.
I can understand that part.
But I
part of the outfit. I understand, but I definitely understand that sometimes a hat is a part of the outfit or whatever. Right. You know, I give y'all that. But I agree. Asking them to take the hat off, why they be looking all crazy in the face, or why they get upset when somebody say take the hat off, take the glasses off. You know what I mean? Because they said it. They did that on Lapeef. They told the girl to take her lashes off. She did it. Now somebody had to pay her to do it. But at the same time, if somebody say like, "Oh, you wearing that hat," they could just be like, "No, I'm not. Just go with my outfit." But they don't. A lot of times they don't take off the hat. They keep the hat on, or they make a video about somebody. This is no shade to nobody. I'm just saying that I do think that it's all in the same realm a lot, because men do the same thing. Sometimes if they don't like something, they would use some type of accessory or whatever to cover that up. And let's get another thing straight. Y'all in the house, so you know. But whatever. I'm just saying.
No, I want you to go down there. Y'all in the house and you got a hat on, right? That's what you about to say. All right, keep going.
So is it necessarily needed?
Hey, what about the wigs? What about
I agree sometimes it ain't needed either, because if you have your own hair or whatever, then you don't need the wig. Now I will say this, wigs are a protective style. I'm not gonna negate that either, because when I was researching 4C hair and I was researching how to like take care of and all that type of stuff, what a lot of them were saying was it's the most fragile hair. So sometimes they'll tell you to wear your hair out sometimes, but not all the time, because it is fragile. So a lot of time, now I'm gonna say this: a lot of people not wearing wigs that are protective style. They're wearing it because they don't like their hair. Yeah. But there are some people, because when I was wearing wigs, I used to wear wigs, I didn't wear the straight silky hair. I wore wigs that were kinky texture. So then it was to the point where it's kind of matched my own texture, so I can have a little bit of leave out in the front, because at that time I was growing my hair out I was going through a change with my hair. So like now, if I want to grow my hair out right now, and I don't want to have like the teeny weeny afro, I might, do a wig or a braided wig or something. But whenever I do that, I always try to make sure that it's still within the texture of my own hair. So it's not like, why the hell you got that damn Brazilian hair on? You know what I mean? It's not like too far off from my own hair.
Yeah,
Same thing when I was wearing the locks. I was trying to grow my hair out, and it was also just like a protective style for my hair. But like I said, I definitely agree that sometimes people just be wearing that shit because obviously your hair ain't yellow, your hair ain't blue, it ain't purple. But I will say, there were times when I did that. But I just today, like I was just noticing that I do view the world a bit differently. So sometimes when people, and we already talked about this when we was having a debate. When I go outside and I look around, I don't look at the world the way other people look at the world. I view everything as an art. I view a lot of stuff as inspiration. So I'm not saying like, oh, this is good. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I could turn that into like a photo shoot. I could use that as a, you know what I'm saying? So I agree that some people is doing too much and they're not in the art form. They're not doing any type of art. They're just wearing it because
defense mechanisms, insecurities.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. That's the problem. That's the thing that men have a problem with. It's like,
I definitely get that.
How can I be enough for you when you're not? Get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just this, it's just that, it's just hair. No, it's not. It's an ongoing habit you're going to do month in, month out for the rest of your life, where you having false supplementations of bringing this thing in to help you feel whole, and it's not. It's taken away from you. When are your genes going to be a good enough? Like if you can sit here, like with your hair low, and you look great. Like you say, your face card is your face card. It is what it is. If you look good, you look good. I don't understand.
A lot of people are not going to be able to do this though.
Yeah, a lot of people. I get that, but the hair part is it's like you doing all that extra stuff with hair when the short hair look good. I've seen women with bald head look good. I mean, obviously they have to just look good, but people are too critical, and I think there needs to be a tracking back to when so-called black females got so sensitive about their hair. It would be right in line with TV and radio and advertisement and marketing. But to the point, though, I think it was a big difference between the hat and the lashes. I think that was.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Because lashes is definitely a big thing. And I'm gonna tell you this: I don't like the huge spider lashes. I still prefer the lashes to be, either small length or medium length. Like I consider these to be medium length.
Yeah.
Anything that's not like snuffleupagus. I think it. First of all, it covers your eye. Sorry about the light changing, y'all, because this is my sister's computer. It adjusts to whatever light I have. But yeah, like the ones that are super long and like those are terrible because they make your eyes look smaller, so they close your eyes off. And just me being somebody that went to beauty school, I know that there are certain things that you have to do depending on your eye shape, depending on your face shape, to not change your eye shape, but like kind of give it a little razzle dazzle, because that's pretty much when I think of makeup, that's what I think about. I don't think about you turning into a whole different person. I think about maybe adding on something to accentuate what you already have. So you don't necessarily have to have a heavy foundation. You could do like a CC cream, which is kind of like a moisturizer, but also a foundation. So you're not changing your whole face shape. You're not changing your whole face color. You're just like, hey, I look a little tired today. Boop, 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 boop. And you out the door. Maybe a little mascara to wake your eyes up, something like that. So that's because I stopped wearing a lot of makeup because I went to beauty school in the height of like beauty on YouTube, when they had like all of those beauty influencers that was pushing all the people to buy all that makeup, and people had like those drawers full of makeup, a whole makeup room and stuff. That's when I went to beauty school. So I was buying a lot of that stuff, and what was happening was I was wearing all that makeup, and then when I took it off, I was like, this is different. So I was like, I have to stop putting all this makeup on, because you kind of get used to how you look with makeup on, and then when you take it off, you're like, So it becomes an addiction almost. So I was like, no.
Yeah, so I said false supplementation. The eyes start being darker. You start getting these little spots where creases in your face where it'd be super dark. It's just not getting enough. It's not getting enough water. It's not getting enough nutrients, and you just look worse. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens because that stuff don't belong on your skin. Like the rule I got is don't put nothing on your skin that you wouldn't put in your mouth. Now some things I put like I'm not gonna like I put shea butter, olive oil, avocado, coconut, argan.
You would eat shea butter?
Yeah, you can. I definitely not gonna eat no red 45. I don't know what the fuck that is. Or some fucking 20-letter word.
That's not my rule. I still like to because I like to model stuff like that. So I definitely will put stuff on my face when it's time for like a project. This to me is an art form. So
Yeah.
I consider myself to be a canvas. I don't have any tattoos. I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on except my septum. But other than that, I just view myself as a canvas. That's what I was saying. Like when other people talk about makeup and stuff, I don't look at it just like, oh, I'm trying to fix something. I'm literally using the colors to make art. I'm making an art piece.
Yeah.
And that could be whatever the inspiration is for that shoot. But after I get done, I'm taking it off. I'm not gonna wear it outside. I'm gonna wear it for a shoot. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna edit it the way I want it to be. I may put it on the wall. Somebody can buy it. Whatever. But the stuff that I'm doing is not meant to be worn outside at all. It's meant to be worn on New York Fashion Week or in Vogue or something.
What would you say your main art is? What you put first?
Did I put first that I'm actively doing, or what do you mean?
What's your baby?
I don't know if I can pick, man. Okay, I'm gonna say dance. The reason I say dance is because it's a little bit more expressive than just standing there taking a picture. You know what I mean? I love music, so for me, it's being able to enjoy my love for music, and the ongoing thing. So I would say my top thing would be dance. My second would be modeling, and then I don't know what my third would be. I'm not gonna say singing because I don't want to be no singer. I used to want to be a singer, but not anymore. Hey Tommy, hey Steven. So yeah, I would say dance. That's why I'm trying to take dance serious, y'all. I really am.
I think you gotta rank them. If I was an artist, I'd be a language artist, but I can't. I'm really a writer.
I like to write too. It's not in my top. So I used to write stories when I was in school, and I used to pass them around in class. And people were like, "Oh my God, this is so good!" So I do believe I'm also a talented writer. But if I had to pick, I wouldn't pick writing. I wouldn't pick that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't like stories. I'm not a storyteller, but I know I can do all the other stuff. Linguistic wise, it's fun. I'm a laborer, so I like words. Words are fun.
I'm a Gemini. We like anything. We like everything until we don't like it, and then it's like curtains for that.
Y'all like stuff so hard disconnectedly. I don't even think that's a word.
Exactly. But I will say when it comes to dance, I have not, even after all this time and just doing it for so long recreationally, is that a word? I haven't lost my desire for it. Like I really love dancing, but now I'm trying to go into a whole nother type of dancing. But the reason I wanted to stop because there's a lot of cardio, so it keeps me small. I don't really want to be small anymore. I want to get into my grown woman weight. I've been like small all my life.
What's that?
Grown woman weight?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Your metabolism starts slowing down, and them hips and stuff start catching up to you.
Oh no, you're not 30 yet.
I am.
Yeah, I tell all y'all, when you get 30, y'all get thicker. It's just something about 30. It just get.
Yeah, I'm impatient, so I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit. So I'm trying to do a little fitness plan or whatever. Let me stop telling y'all my business. I wanted it to be a surprise.
We want you to keep telling stuff.
No, but I ain't working on a project. I may push it back though, because I know I said January. I may push it back a little bit, and honestly, it's because I want to really take my time and plan out the concepts And I want to make my own outfits, but we're gonna see how that's gonna work out because I want to learn how to sew. But it take a little second to really learn how to sew. She said, "You don't want that, girl. I've been little all my life. I bet you when it come in, I'm gonna be like, when Miguel know what I had said on the lab one time when I was like, yeah, I had started gaining weight one time, and then my thighs started touching. Yeah, I remember. You remember I said, I was like, this is new.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just type a one in the chat for the gap. The women got that gap.
I ain't never, my thighs they ain't touched in a long. They hadn't touched since I was pregnant with my son because I had gained some weight when I was pregnant with my son. But yeah, my maternity photos is fire too. You know, I try to make that a moment too.
Who?
My maternity photos.
You said shout out to who? Somebody took it.
Well, somebody. So when I was still modeling before I got pregnant, and there was this guy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to do a maternity shoot," and I got paid for it. So I was like, "Okay." And they came out really good. So I was like, "Shoot, I got a maternity shoot and I got paid."
Facts. Are they public somewhere?
Let me see if I still got them. I think they saved on my computer, but I had saved it to my phone a while ago because I found them on my IG.
Tommy, you still on Poppy panel, Tommy?
Probably. You know, Poppy is live, ain't he?
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna lie. What's up, Luck? Lady Luck in the building. What's up?
Hey, Lucky.
I call her Mrs. Theory. Mrs. Jim, right? Per. We about to see some maternity pictures.
If I can find it, I don't know what I did with it because I had saved it a while ago.
So it had to be years ago.
Yeah, my son's 7, so that was 7 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost 8 years ago because he's about to be 8 in a couple months.
Thanks. I gotta get up with Thanos. I got an idea. Actually, he gave me an idea too. Yeah, I look raggedy when my son was coming because I wouldn't get no sleep. I wasn't eating right. I was running because he was premature. I was running 20-hour days.
Mm-hmm.
So I would work all day and then go to the hospital and cuss out the doctors and the nurses.
Oh yeah, my son had to stay in the hospital. So he wasn't premature, but he got stuck. So
oh Lord.
Yeah, my son was pretty big. He was like 21 inches, like almost 8 pounds. He tore my little butt up.
Yeah, my son he came early. He was premature. He was, I think, 13 inches, 3 pounds. Something like that. Maybe 3.5 pounds or 3 pounds. It's tough. Shout out to all the NICU parents because that shit crazy.
Yeah, and then when my son was in the NICU, so after he got from downstairs, because he was downstairs at first, and then they transferred him upstairs, which means he was doing good. And I came to the hospital. I heard somebody crying. I said, "Who the hell is that crying at the top of their damn lung?" Lo and behold, it's my damn child, because they was short. They were short staffed, and once I seen that, I did not leave that hospital again. I stayed overnight.
Yeah, that's
because I said no, hell no.
Yeah, that's why I was working so much because I didn't want his mother to leave the hospital. So I wanted her.
All right, I found the pictures, y'all.
Oh Lord, there we go.
You want me to email them to you?
Yeah, Instagram. You said Instagram.
I'm not putting it on Instagram. Oh, send it to you through Instagram. How you gonna put it on? You finna put it up?
You want to see it? Do you want people to see? You said it was fire.
I mean, we can ask. Do y'all want to see my maternity photos?
You know what they gonna say. You know the ladies, the women are gonna want to see.
You guys want to see my maternity pictures when I was pregnant?
Type a 1 in the chat if you want to see her maternity pictures.
When
type
I was
it
pregnant with my son.
I
ain't got no kids.
What you mean you got no kids?
I don't got no kids. I don't know who the hell I was pregnant with. I was pregnant with an alien. Like you said, I'm country, and I'm not even from the South.
I told y'all, y'all got y'all in Chicago, y'all got like this
a twang,
bougie Southern accent.
How you want me to see you the maternity photo?
I don't like emails because I'm just ghetto. So IG would be perfect. But if you want to send an email, if it's easy, then whatever. Tell me.
I'm trying to figure out what's easier for you because you got to put it up on the computer, right?
It don't matter. As soon as I get it, I got you. What's going on, Dallas D? Some of y'all got to check y'all Instagram and stuff. Y'all got a link. Oh, y'all noble girls got a link. I don't think Lucky got a link. If you want a link, if you want me to send you a link, Lucky, let me know. I got you.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna send my maternity picture to y'all, so y'all can see me when I was pregnant.
Pregnant.
I don't even know who this lady is. I wasn't even pregnant before.
Listen, one thing I'm happy about is being a guy. I don't have to get pregnant. I'll be happy about it. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. It makes me happy to think about it.
Okay, I sent it to you.
See?
Yeah, y'all about to see when I was pregnant.
All right. I'm sorry, I got lost in a train of thought of just all that goodness I just heard. Washed.
They would be fools to resist my divine power.
His death was a necessary loss. Soon I will have a new apprentice, one far younger and more powerful.
Remember, when a king is loved as I am, much can be accomplished.
We didn't do this because we like you. We did this because we are you.
Boom, the world class.